Welcome back to the channel. With the arrival of the Street Triple Moto 2, naturally my attention has been on the new bike, trying to figure out how it ticks and what to change in the coming weeks and months. And yes, I already have a list. So I'm expecting to be quite busy, especially considering the fact that the Moto Guzzi V100 Navale has also joined the collection. That said, there has not been much Trident content lately due to its needed first service, but she is all done now and ready to roll. So let's take a look at the Trident's current state, how I think it compares to the Street Triple, and where it fits into my growing collection of bikes, all while enjoying the countryside with some rowdy moments and a top speed run to boot. So sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Let's start with the elephant in the room, which is the similarity between the Trident and the Street Triple. And is there room for both? From my point of view, the answer is a hell yes. Despite the spec sheet being quite similar, the differences are actually quite substantial. One of these instances where the spec sheet does not tell the full story. Despite a very similar engine size, weight and wheelbase between the two, the way the Trident delivers its power is very different from the Street Triple. Maximum torque comes on in the lower to mid RPM range, making it much more relaxed to ride without having to wring out its neck. Although thanks to the triple engine design, it still makes decent power up top, but you can definitely feel it running out of steam. While I don't feel much of a difference in power in the low to mid range, and mind you, the Trident is down some 50 horsepower compared to the Street Triple, up top is quite noticeable. But then again, this is not what this bike is about. Yet you can play all day up top as well, just don't expect the same rush that the Street Triple provides. Seating position compared to the Moto 2, thanks to its more upright handlebars, is also quite different. Although in my book Triumph achieved a great balance on the Moto 2 with its clip-ons that is not punishing at all. This was one of my biggest concerns with the Moto 2, yet they were unwanted after all. Overall, handling of the Trident is great and very suitable for everyday riding, although if you do want to get more aggressive, it makes you work for it a bit more versus the Moto 2. Styling wise, especially with my Cafe Racer fairing, it's also quite different, and I personally love the 60s Cafe Racer look I created on mine. Overall, the Trident seems easier to get along with and makes for a better daily rider in my opinion. Furthermore, the Michelin Road 5s are also much better suited for daily riding, especially in the rain, versus the Pirelli Supercorsas on the Moto 2. Ask me how I know. Once the Road 5s are done, I will be switching to the Road 6s as they were amazing on my Moto Guzzi V85. If I had to sum it all up, the Trident is the hooligan between the two, and its aggressive exhaust setup makes that very clear, while the Moto 2 feels like a very sharp scalpel, egging you on to lean over just that much more when the road starts to bend. As I mentioned in my modifications video for the Trident, I am pretty much done, since I have installed the shorty levers to finish up the build, and I have been very happy with it. Although, thanks to one person in New Zealand, you know who you are, I am considering now the tail tidy for the Trident, so that is probably a future mod down the road. As you can see, in my opinion, both bikes are quite different and warrant their place in my collection for all the right reasons. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Would you just choose one or keep both as well? As always, keep it on two, stay safe, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.